Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be giving you guys my episode review and reaction to the big season 3 premiere of one of our favorite summer shows, which returned last night on CBS Zoo. I apologize, I did not post this last night. I ran out of time. I was posting another video for another show I'm following called The Mist. You should check that one out as well. It's really good. And I did watch Zoo last night, but I did not do my review until now. And now I'm here to finally talk about it. I know a couple of you guys have been asking for this video, so here it is. And before I go on and on gushing about Zoo, please be warned that this video review will be full of big spoilers, especially since this is going to be covering the season 3 premiere of the show that debuted last night, and I will be going over big plot details. So if you have not seen season 3 of Zoo, or if you're not even caught up on Zoo season 2, don't keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing big spoilers. And if you have seen it, please keep watching and listening. I hope you like what you hear. So, with that being said, good episode. Very, very good episode. I was a little surprised. Unlike the past 2 seasons, it's usually been a two-parter, a 2-hour season premiere. You know, you've got 2 45-minute episodes, but this year it was just one, which, you know, I don't mind. I was just a little surprised. I guess I was expecting it to be a little bit longer, but oh well, you know, doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, Zoo has returned, and it's back and more intriguing than ever. You know, I thought this was a good time jump episode. You know, there are a couple of shows, and The Walking Dead, in my opinion, really nails this well, whenever there's been a time jump between seasons, usually it's the season premiere that has a pretty big time jump. They do an excellent job with a time jump episode. It's kind of like a recap episode, letting you know what went down last season and what's been going on ever since then. And that's what this episode, I felt like, did really well. It explained how the team has disbanded, where everybody's at, what they're doing, what they're up to, and how eventually they will all at some point come back to be together once again to save the world once again. So basically 10 years have passed. I believe it is supposed to be either 2026 or 2026 or 2027. It's 10 years into the future. The one thing that I was a little unclear about is if it was the entire world or just North America that's been ravaged by the, I won't call it the animal apocalypse, because that was the term we were using, and now because they cured all the animals back in season 2 by making the human race infertile, and now these hybrids have taken their place, we're calling it I guess we'll call it the hybrid apocalypse. So a big wall was built on the west coast of the United States, and it's basically keeping most of, if all of the hybrids out of the rest of the country. And there's still a lot of people trapped and trying to escape, you know, the danger zone, or whatever you want to call it, where all the hybrids are. And amongst those rescuing them is Jackson and his new girlfriend, who we just met in last night's episode. And, you know, it seems like what they do on a regular basis is rescue refugees and get them out of the post-apocalyptic landscape and bring them back into the fold. Meanwhile, Jamie is a successful author slash super spy, apparently. And she, of course, hasn't given up on trying to find the last of the Shepherds, which was the organization, the group of people who caused the human race to go sterile in the first place. All of them have been arrested and imprisoned, except for one, the one that she's tracking, and of course she was reunited with her ex-lover Logan, who is now an NYPD detective, apparently. And of course Abraham and Dariella have been raising their son for the past many years, and Abraham has also been working on trying to find a way to refertilize the human race, basically. So this episode, like I said, did a great job explaining what everybody has been doing the past decade, where they were, why they were doing it, and now what's going to happen next. And obviously this episode laid in the groundwork set the tone for what the rest of the season is going to be like. You know, we've encountered this new mutant hybrid that looks like a prehistoric rhino. You know, and now, you know, Jamie has joined Clementine on the search for her father. Mitch has been discovered as being alive but in stasis all these years, and now he's out of stasis and reunited with his real daughter. You know, it was a bit confusing for me, but I think what I got from it was that the girl, the blonde girl at the final scene of the episode who was hugging him and crying really was indeed his daughter, which makes me wonder, who the hell is this chick going to Abraham and Dariella and Jamie saying, "Hey guys, it's me, Clementine. I haven't seen you in forever. That's why I look so different. I found out my dad is still alive. Let's go get him." You know, why is she posing as Mitch's daughter? And if the blonde girl who is, if she is indeed Mitch's daughter, the one who was with him in the final scene of the episode, then he's been found by the right person and not the wrong people. And hopefully they get him back to his friends or back to the mainland in some way, some fashion. But this was a good episode. I really liked how the opening scene was very post-apocalyptic looking, especially with Jackson and his girlfriend rescuing survivors from the new American West Coast landscape. And Jackson apparently being able to control a whole pride of lions. Like, he had this little clicker thing that he allows him to control the lions' behaviors somehow, and then this was pretty badass, he uses the lions to fight off an attacking herd of razorback hybrids. He referred to them as razorbacks, to fight off against the hybrids as he and the survivors made their escape. So that was pretty badass. And then it was implied that he actually was controlling them with his mind, and the little clicker thing was for show. But he may have just told that to that kid to mess with him. But maybe he was telling the truth. Maybe because he's got some of the mutated DNA in his system as well. He somehow has a telepathic or some kind of psychic link to animals that other people don't have. I don't know. Either way, controlling a pride of lions in the apocalypse, that's pretty badass. That's right along the lines of Ezekiel having a tiger from The Walking Dead. And those of you who watch Walking Dead know what I mean. But I really liked it, though. I really liked it. I just want to hopefully get some clarification as to which girl is the real Clementine. It's most likely the girl who is reunited with Mitch at the final scene of the episode. However, she could also be the girl who has now recently joined forces with Jamie in an attempt to go find Mitch. So everybody's back. Everybody seems healthy and alive for the most part. But I am curious as to why this Clementine is looking for Mitch after all these years, and why this mystery woman seemingly attacked the survivor camp where Jackson and his bae were, and then did she end up killing the mutant rhino or not? You know, I'm very, very curious. We have some questions here, and hopefully we get some answers in the next episode or just in the following episodes to come. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me here for another episode review of the EdWord. Zoo is back, and I think it's got off to a great start. I'm very much excited and intrigued for the rest of the season, as I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to follow along with me as we follow along Season 3 of Zoo, which premieres with new episodes every Thursday night on CBS. Check your local listings for times. Excuse me. Also, feel free to stop by in a few hours for another video I'll be posting. I'll be posting another edition of How to Get Excited For, and that'll be for Spider-Man Homecoming. Alright guys, have a great rest of the weekend if I don't see you again, and I hope you have a safe and happy 4th, and until next time, may the Force be with you.